back at it again on a Tuesday. But we got some cool things to talk about. Chill deals going on, man. Speaking of deals, Zach Martin, man. So we can kind of clap it up for Zach Martin. Good thing going on with that, man. We got our dude signed. Him and Jerry hashed it out, figured it out. I'm pretty sure after seeing the O-line with the preseason game, it was pretty much a situation where it was like, yeah, we definitely probably going to need our guard. So I'm glad that they, like I said, got to a conclusion. That deal is looking beautiful for him. I'm okay with it. Wouldn't call it team friendly, but with this type of player, it's somebody that, yeah, he deserves that bag for sure. Basically, with the details of that, man, we're looking at $18 million for the next 2 years given to him. And that's just to say it nicely. I know he got fined for a few days. The bonus that he got pretty much covers that completely. I'm glad we got him paid, man, and welcome back, baby. Welcome back to the team. So listen, to start this off, first off, we're going to just jump into it, man, and we're going to kind of look at Deuce real quick because, you know, that's going to be my first topic off the rip. I'm excited about it, and I told y'all before the preseason game, Deuce was going to be something nice. It was one of my main guys to watch, and he did not upset. He did not upset. So here we go, man. We're about to check this out real quick. That boy can run.
In the middle of the second quarter, Deuce Vaughn back to return, and he'll have a chance to bring this out. First action for Deuce Vaughn. Vaughn with a seam up the middle of the field, and he's taken down at the 25. The first carry for Deuce Vaughn. And he'll get it right here. Squeezes through. Almost broke to the second level. And that's just how close things can go.
I'm gonna pause this, man. Take it back just a tad bit.
Deuce Vaughn in the backfield.
Look at
again.
this run play
First and 10. Back to Deuce. Puts a foot in the ground. Goes left, and he picks up about 4. This
might look at the way he runs
for Deuce Vaughn. Deuce Vaughn.
The best way to kind of describe Deuce is like he's patient, but he's right there in the seams. And I was watching McCarthy talk during a press conference, and he literally made that comment. And so obviously that's why I was coming to my recollection to say it the same way, because there's no better way to express that. He's always there, and he's always perfectly ready to be in that seam. In the way that he kind of shudders behind that line and kind of just jumps out at you, it's going to be devastating, man. It's going to be devastating.
For Deuce Vaughn. Vaughn with a seam up the middle of the field, and he's taken down at the 25. The first carry for Deuce Vaughn. And he'll get it right here. Squeezes through. Almost broke.
All right, man. Another thing I want to kind of stress about is if you look at, because I heard people saying, you know, he may not make it long in the league due to his size and injuries. Well, I beg to differ. I think he absorbs hits. I think he actually absorbs hits pretty well. And I think he's a smooth runner. I think he's very aware of his size. You know, he's aware of the momentum that's coming at him. And I think he braces and he absorbs hits really well. And I think he runs under his pads nicely, man. He runs under his pads really nicely. So, yeah, we got
to the second level, and that's just how close things can go for Deuce Vaughn. Deuce Vaughn in the backfield again. First and 10. Back to Deuce. Puts a foot in the ground, goes left, and picks up about 4. This might be backtracking a bit.
This is just all Deuce Vaughn's plays, man, straight from the preseason game.
I want you guys to start watching his ability to put his feet in the ground. That's very Sanders-ish right. The personal line of scrimmage, put your feet in the ground and change directions.
And a little spin. Bend to the left. Deuce Vaughn past the 50-yard line. The crowd getting into it a little bit.
Oh, he has a lot of energy. Watch his ability to be able to press the line of scrimmage, put his foot in the ground, change directions. Whoop! There goes the good old spin move, and he gets, another spin move.
Fresh set of downs for Dallas. Back to Deuce Vaughn. Vaughn ripped down from behind. A dangerous tackle there made by DJ.
Trying to destroy my guy out there, man.
Had favorable situations on second and short. Here goes Deuce Vaughn.
Look at that.
Vaughn up to the second level. Breaks a couple tackles, and he's down to the 20. Situations
check
on
this,
second
man.
and
Look how he
short.
perfectly runs through that seam.
Deuce Vaughn up to the second
Patient,
level.
but there.
Breaks a couple tackles, and he's down to the 20. takedown after 26 yards from Deuce Vaughn.
Yo, this can't stop him.
Finding the seam, hitting the hole as hard as he can, using those legs, being strong. He's a hard guy to get down once he is going. But there he is again. He just pops out. If you're a second level or a third level defender, you're literally trying to look through a bunch of guys.
Greer running out of time, and he finds Vaughn underneath the Jacksonville defense, but just in time.
Perfect coverage right by the defense, but it doesn't matter because Will Greer and Deuce Vaughn were on the same page. He ran with.
So check it, man. When you're talking about Deuce Vaughn, when you're talking about our prospects, when you're talking about Rico Dalvin, when you're talking about Malik Davis, cool. I still feel like we got to finish out the rest of the preseason to get a full look and a full taste. But I am satisfied. If you ask me today after week 1 of preseason, who will be your number 2 running back? I'm saying Deuce Vaughn. Although, at the moment, I feel like there's some type of weird type of likening towards Rico Dow. Malik Davis, I'm not quite sure how you want to go with that conversation other than to say week 1 Malik Davis performances to me was not great. It was not stout. I mean, you went up with the number 1 available squad to go up in preseason, and it wasn't stout to me. It wasn't stout at all. I mean, we'll give him a look. I mean, he was going against the number 1 defense, you know, and not necessarily having a number 1 line to block for him or whatnot. But my mindset is kind of like, man, these are the games you're supposed to have that adrenaline rush. That like, man, this is my job and it's on the line. Like, if I don't perform, I can't feed my kids, you know. And when I don't get that type of energy, you know what I'm saying? Like, for me, it was just like, I don't know. Malik was just kind of a no-show. You know, he was a no-impact player for me during week 1. So, for me, I'm kind of like, yeah, I still want you to get your chance, but I'm not eager to see you. I really want to see somebody else work with the number 1 squad going in preseason. You know, that's our backups. I want to see maybe how Deuce Vaughn can run with him, how Rico's gonna look with him. I want to see a different running back with that package. That's just my opinion. Y'all can let me know what you think, what you feel, and that's cool because at the end of the day, it's all up to opinionated views on things, man. We all just fans. You know, it's all love, man. It's a Dallas Lation, you know what I'm saying? We in here. DC for life, all day, every day. But, yeah, running back wise, Deuce is going to be my solid number 1. I think of him and Tony paired together really well, looking dangerous. You know, I see it to be real ferocious. I honestly believe that when you boil down to it, they going to complement each other well. I just think we got to kind of scheme it up right. Make sure they both kind of getting in the game because I do believe they're both weaponized. And that's kind of my steal on that, man. I really wanted to take my first video back off the week 1 to look at my good and not too much speak about the bad or the things that I'm worried about. Obviously, O-line is trash. We know this. They play trash to me, period. But I've seen some lightning things. And I've seen some things that I said, okay, maybe him, you know. Like the fact that we got Zach coming back, it really gives me a calmer feeling. Then thinking about practice, what I'm hearing from practice since he's been back, man, it's just it. So I'm not overstressing the line, but I do want to see at least one of our other guys give me a step up. I need these guys. I need our line to step up. We're not going to sugarcoat it. We need the line to step up, okay? If we can get the line to step up, I can feel solid about what we got going on defense. Mozzie Smith is the next guy we're going to get. We're going to kind of jump on over to the defensive side of the ball. Mozzie Smith, man, I heard the whole people not thinking he played a good game or a solid game. Guys, I don't think he was watching what I was watching. I think he did well. I do not expect Mozzie to come in and get me sacks. I just don't. You know what I'm saying? I'm good with him pressuring, you know. They did a lot of double team. Man, there's times I've seen Mozzie get triple teamed by the Jags, man. And you talking about these are the first guys, their first string guys. These is the starting crew for them pretty much. You know what I mean? Hell, my third, fourth string caught an interception against Lawrence, and I'm cool with that. You know, like my defense, I'm cool with on all levels, because if you think that defense look good now, wait till the whole package is there and all of the players is there. I think Mozzie did great. I think he did great, and he played quite a damn bit. They played the hell out of the boy, you know. But he showed he could take that. Man, I think that's kind of one of those, Dan Quinn personally with him, show me you're ready to be on this starting roster when this season hit the fan, man. Show me you can hold it in. Show me you got the energy. Show me you got the strength. Show me you can keep dogging boys. I want to see if you can dog them in the third quarter still. And I think he played pretty stout, played pretty solid, stopped some runs, clogged up the middle really nicely for me. If you're judging on a pass wrestling level, yes, you're it's gonna come to you as if like, yeah, I ain't seen no impact. But he's not here to impact us. He's not here to impact the quarterback. You feel me? He's here to impact the middle of that field. The middle of that line, and make that a very clear don't come this way type of situation. And if you dare, he's there for the if you dare. Like he said, he'd like to hit people. He coming to hit you. If I'm moving backwards, man, the linebackers, Overshown, Broy Blue, play lights out. Lights out. I think Devin Harper had a pretty solid game as well. You know, I'm not going to leave him out. I definitely think he had a pretty solid showing. Jarrell Cox, I'm not going to say it was bad, but it was okay, you know. It was okay. Definitely outplayed by Overshown and some of the other cats, like Malik Jefferson, although he did get a little injury. But I believe, keeping it 100%, Overshown definitely has a true potential to be out there on that field with this squad. Him and Clark, major praises, man. I was happy to see Clark come out, not quite solidified as a veteran just yet. But I was really happy about him last year. I was happy about how quick he came back from his injury and was able to get out on the field. He didn't just overplay but he made an impact. You feel me? And I'm waiting to see his second year production. And preseason gave a pretty damn good showing of that. And it looks like he a dog. If I think about that game and I think about when the Jags offense was out there, when the ball was moving anywhere, whether running or in the air, these boys are there. They were all over it. Clark and Overshown flying around over everywhere. And I like that. I like to see, my dogs involved in every play. Because they are dogs, man. They are alpha defensive leaders right there. You got to be as a linebacker. You got to set the tone and keep your defense on stout type shit. You know what I mean? But we will look into things on a deeper level and kind of go back and look at the secondary. Now, looking at the secondary, I give them a B. I'm going to give them a B. Some things blown, but pretty damn great coverage, really. I feel like they tested a little bit of everybody. Eric got some tests. But I think he's going to be okay. I think he'll be all right. Like I said, the safety room is kind of loaded. When you think about Thomas, man, I don't even really know how to say his first name, but when you think about Thomas, Lord, it ain't nothing different than when he was wearing number 1. I mean, he came in and played lights out as well, showed that he belongs. So whether making it on the team, like on the 53-man, I feel like these guys will definitely. People like Thomas, you're going to see those on the practice squad. They may get cut, but then they'll be brought back on that practice squad. And I think they'll have a role to step up next year for sure. Defensively, we're good. Week 1 is one of those things where you just do a lot of looking and searching. And I'm happy. I have no problems. Moving on to kicker. We're going to have to probably figure that one out. We can't be missing extra points. There's no real nice way to lay that down. You just can't be missing extra points. Bro, this is the NFL. And it's overwashed. And a lot of y'all was talking about you wanted Brett Maher, right? But that boy missed like 2 of them. I don't know. I don't know what's going on in the NFL right now. The kicking game for a lot of teams right now is trash. But let's hope we figure ours out. You know, ours more than likely going to be some bringing in some competition, last minute signing a kicker, and praying for the best with that situation. Dropping back over to offense and receivers. Everybody, I'm pretty excited about. The one person who really shocked me the most would be our receiver / tight end. We turned him into a tight end. Stevens. He's number 49. I think he's number 49. He's like 49 or 46 on the offense. I think it's 49. Really great performance. A really great performance. A performance that I wasn't expecting much out of him, you know, on that level. I was thinking I would maybe get some blocking that I'll see. I didn't think many balls would go to him. But that boy caught what came his way and had a damn good game. Definitely keep an eye out on him. I'm definitely down to see what he's going to bring week 2, you know. And that game, by the way, y'all, is a Saturday night game. I think it's at 9 o'clock. CBS 11 if you're in the Dallas area. If not, you're going to have to utilize Google because I do not know. But if you're in the Dallas Metroplex, man, it's a 9 o'clock game. Late night Saturday one. Catch that. You know, get you some little fried chicken. Whatever you want to get. And call it go. Man, listen, I'm not going to hold you guys too much longer. Let's just say it like this. We're looking good, man. Dallas is looking good. If you understand and see what I see, then you see we're okay. We're okay. We're okay. Things to look out for week 2 will be another video that I'll speak on, but I'll go ahead and kind of elaborate into that. Week 2, guys, we're definitely going to want to solidify what's going on with the line. We need them to kind of get it together. Maybe, you know, they got a good taste of some first-string boys. Maybe they're going to come a little harder, hopefully. What I do know is better practice from the O-line for sure in practices. But it has a lot to do with Zach Martin being back. You know what I'm saying? That presence is real, and what he's bringing to this team and what he brings to this team is real. We're going to be all right. Amen. Well, how y'all feel?
How about those Cowboys?
I don't give a fuck what nobody thinks. I'm him.